Good afternoon, this is Coach Carlos at Stay Recruited. Let's talk about unofficial visits and what it means and how it works. Unofficial visits mean you're responsible to get to campus. The university's not paying for anything. You're responsible for travel, lodging, food, anything that requires you to get to campus is coming out of your pocket. You can take as many unofficial visits as you want. If you want to go across the country and take an unofficial, you can do it. It's coming out your pocket. But I recommend when you take an unofficial visit, start within your state and take unofficials. It's more cost effective for you guys. Because all you're doing is going on unofficial visits. You'll walk around the campus. You'll listen to the coaches. They'll give you a tour just to get you to understand how the university's ran, how an unofficial visit works. There might be other activities going on, but that's how unofficial works. For example, a junior day for you juniors. You can they'll invite you to a junior day, which means pretty much it's an unofficial visit because you're responsible to get there. Once you get to a junior day, you will go to either some type of activity, like during basketball season, they take you to a basketball game. During spring practice, they invite you to spring practice, spring games. Coaches will, take you through the locker room. They'll take you through the weight room. They'll take you through the classrooms during unofficial visits. They want you to get acclimated with how their system works on the college campus during their season. Basketball is the same way. They invite you on junior day, during the season, they invite you to a game, invite you to practice, just so that you can see how the system works. Other sports as well. Again, you can take as many unofficial visits as you want. The key is let the coaches know. As I mentioned before, do not take an unofficial visit during dead period. If you take an unofficial visit during dead period, you won't be able to talk to any coaches. You won't be able to do it. You can do a tour, that's fine, but you won't be able to talk to any coaches. So make sure you schedule an unofficial visit during contact period, evaluation period, or quiet period. And again, I told you before, ask the coaches what period it is that's going to allow you to do unofficial visits. And majority of the time, your unofficial visits are for juniors and seniors. Now, for freshmen and sophomores, if you have a teammate who's taking a bunch of unofficial visits, tag along. Tag along with a teammate doing the unofficial, because you won't understand the process yourself when it's your turn to get recruited. So tag along, go to the visits, the unofficial visits, see how everything's ran, start communicating with coaches, because they're always looking for the next class to come behind the class they're recruiting. So that's a good way for you to start communicating with coaches, get acclimated with coaches get acclimated with you. That's a good thing about unofficial visits, going with older guys, older teammates. Because you want to get involved with the process as early as possible, and you want the coaches to get involved with you as early as possible. So the unofficial is pretty much money coming out of your pocket, money you're spending. But the key is utilize it the right way. Last point. When you're done with your unofficial, if you got invited to a junior day, unofficial visit, some type of activity on campus, when you're done, make sure you get the coach's contact information, their Twitter, their emails, their telephone number. Because when you get back from your unofficial, you need to contact the coach to thank them for showing you around the campus. Thank them for taking time out of their day to show you around campus. That's where coaches really appreciate student athletes and their time. So make sure you get the email addresses, like I said, Twitter handle, telephone numbers. And once you get back to your respective state or city, be sure to thank the coach for giving you a visit. Coaches will remember that, especially in the recruiting process. They want genuine athletes, or student athletes, sorry about that. So take advantage of that as well. Again, you can take as many unofficial visits as you want. You can take as far as you can go as far as you want, go as near as you want. But start taking them as soon as possible, so you can get in your mind where you want to go. You get in your mind what coaches you want to deal with, and coaches can get in the mind of who you are. This is Coach Carlos and Stay Recruited. Let's keep working. Let's start the process, continue the process, and finish the process.